और आ चुका है जुगनुमा। एक तो मुझे नाम बहुत पसंद है।
Thanks to what you call Anurag Kashyap, but the real name is the Fable.
Fable.
Yeah, this is, and the film is also like Fable. It's a pari katha hai. But for the Indian audience, all of us thought that we should have a name which is very similar to any of the word here. तो जुगनू से जुगनुमा, तो मुझे भी बहुत अच्छा लगा। राम रेड्डी थोड़ा सा रिलेक्टेंट थे कि यार फेबल के साथ हम लोग चेंज कर रहे हैं, बट इवेंचुअली इवन ही अग्रीड दैट जुगनुमा हैज़ दैट very
poetic. Yeah. I was coming to that. तो ये हम इंटरव्यू करने बैठे हैं पर मैंने ये फिल्म देखी नहीं है। Generally, sometimes we get the screeners and then we do the interview. तो अभी जो भी मेरी observations हैं, looking at the trailer is what I'm going to share. One, I love the look and feel, the cinematography, the lighting. जैसे नाम है जुगनुमा, बड़ी poetic feel है.
Right. अब सो हमने राम रेड्डी ने इसको शूट किया है 16 mm पे, which is kind of gone out of fashion with the digital cameras coming in. तो जो कि वो फील भी देता है, वो ग्रेन्स आपको दिखाई देते हैं, थोड़ा नॉस्टैल्जिक भी है, अब थोड़ा ड्रीमी सा लगता है, वो फील देता है। तो इसलिए जो है 16 पे शूट करने के कारण वो सारे इफेक्ट आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं। सेकेंडली राम रेड्डी हिमसेल्फ इज क्वाइट, ही इज अ सिनेमेटोग्राफर हिमसेल्फ, and he also has studied sound. So the technical aspect of the film is very of strong. High quality, very high quality, something that you don't get to see in our films at all. In the name of that kind of quality, you see VFX, okay? VFX heavy films, the commercial films, they're making all kind of verses. So, but this is, he wanted to create a magical world on the screen. हम लोग तारीफ करते हैं ना तो लोगों को लगता है प्रमोट कर रहे हो, बट ट्रूली आई एम सेइंग दैट इफ दे हैव नॉट सेंट यू अ स्क्रीनर, रादर दे वांट यू टू सी इट ऑन द स्क्रीन, देयर इज अ रीजन बिहाइंड इट। करेक्ट। यू विल सी दैट वर्ल्ड, you will feel that you are part of that world, and it's better to see it on the big screen rather than on a small screen.
Manoj, I love how you explain this. And I'm going to carry this forward. एक जितना अगेन आपके कैरेक्टर से इस फिल्म में पता चलता है, एक टसल है, okay, torn between.
It's mostly inner struggle.
It's mostly inner struggle. This was also shot at a very difficult time during the pandemic.
So the first lockdown, we started 3 days prior, and lockdown was announced, and then we had to come. Everyone had to come back, and I stayed there with my family, while Ram and his wife were also there. His father was also there, and very few of the unit members chose to stay back, who didn't have anyone to come back to Bombay. And we had a great time. I stayed there for 4 months. We packed up for winter, and those winter clothes were cut, shaped up for the summer, and we saw all of those fruits coming up. My daughter, that time, she used to go with the village girls to cut grasses and pick adu and fruits, all kind. She adopted few of the puppies which were left on the road, and they were given for adoption. So we've done everything. We were part of the village culture. We were part of. My daughter was getting so much of exposure. I was very happy about. Then we came by. But again, we went up right after Delta, and I was recovering from Delta hit. So all in all, we've seen quite a life with this film. And now, for 1.5 years, this film was traveling all across. This film has been to all the big festivals.
And garnered so much critical acclaim.
So much. I went to Berlin. After that, I've gotten so busy with my work. Poor guy Ram kept on, insisting that I should travel with him, but I couldn't. I am scared of flying, so I try to avoid as much as possible. Then every time you are taking the sleeping tablet, it is not good for me. But it has been to all possible big festivals, and now it's ready, because we thought that it's the right time to release the film in theatre. Just when theatre is showing some kind of a positive trend. I wouldn't say it's back, but it's showing some positive trend. So it's good for Jugnuma to be releasing at this point of time.
Manoj, ye gatekeep mat karna aap, because when you speak about this, when you speak about your decision and going through with it, I'm sure takes immense mental strength. Where does that come from? Is it a god that you pray to? Is it a guru that you have? Because it's not easy. And over the years, hindsight may it's worked for you. Of course, today you don't have time to meet us because you're
6-7
working
years
so
back,
much.
I found my guru, my spiritual guru. But that is something that I was looking for since my childhood. That's the way I was made. That's the way I was born. Where it comes from, I think this whole stubbornness comes from stubbornness about my conviction comes from, I think, from my mother. She was a fighter, and truly a fighter in the village. I think most we are 6 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
All of them tell me that I'm the only one who got the metal from my mother. So I could have easily chosen to go other ways, right?
Yeah.
I was not bad in study. I could have easily gone into the beaten path and conventional path easily, but I was so driven by the creative freedom. It was so liberating for me when I used to work on stage. It was, I felt that this is, if there is a definition of a free man, this is what it is, and that's how I have considered myself. Any kind of compulsion is something I always run from. And again, when you come here and there is a box office compulsion, I will definitely run away from. Because you want to be part of creative endeavor, not a monetary endeavor. Okay, so that clarity was always there.
आपने एक बार बात की थी संतुष्टि की. आपने कहा था greed has no limit, but I set that limit for myself.
Yes.
Has that changed?
No, it can't change. See, the moment you give that right or that control to anyone or anything, you are a slave then. Then you are not a free man. And I don't. Money is important.
You're not a slave of the money that comes with.
No. I'm not a slave. I give a very important place to it because it takes care of my family. It takes care of all the needs that a family needs, like medical security, financial security. Yes, it is important, but it also depends how much you want. That how much is completely clear in front of me, in front of my family. And my wife is a big force when it comes to give that clarity to each and everyone in the family. Because of her clarity, I feel a lot of freedom to just go ahead and experiment. The compulsion of any kind would have been there. I don't think I could have done what I have done.